Thank you for being here. Thanks for having me. Hi. Sorry, I said hi. All right, there we go. Hi, I'm Nark Lizard. I use they, them pronouns. If you have a problem with that, I can make yours was worse. So let's just put that out there now. If that makes you uncomfortable, the door's that way. I am the current host and curator of the Dirty Karen Poetry Show. We are a poetry show that has existed in Worcester for the past 14 years. It's actually where I met Bruja, and our friendship started many years ago, and our other feature for this evening, Ashley Wonder. So this is like a fun little like high school reunion for me, except
yes.
I'm 30 and it's not high school. But yeah, thank you for having me. I am going to throw out a trigger warning. A lot of my work has to do with mental illness, depression. I live with schizophrenia. I have disordered eating, and a bunch of other fun stuff. So if that's a little too much, take the space if you need it. Yeah. Hi, band.
Yo.
Yes.
I love you, by the way, so much. Oh my goodness. What's my drink? But could I have, like hungry?
Hungry, okay.
Hungry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever that does.
Is this hanger or is it like a humorous hunger?
Ooh, hanger.
Hanger, okay.
Hanger.
If I like a Snickers, I'm gonna fix it.
Okay. Everyone's taking a seat. Let's see if this is good, right?
Merriam-Webster defines body dysmorphic disorder as a pathological preoccupation with an imagined or light physical defect of one's body, causing significant stress or behavioral impairments in several areas. I define it as I am so much, too much that when I inhale, I expand, I feel so vast. My mind wraps around my waist, cinching me almost until I burst. My insecurities, they spill over the top. I breathe and I see the valley between my hips rise and fall. Suddenly, I am not enough. I will never be substantial, never be greater than or equal to. How could I have felt so expansive, so vast, when I am little more than angst and marrow? How can mirrors and pictures distort the view of my own body when I should know it better than anybody making a whole? I think that from far away, I must look like a girl. Every flaw demagnified, made smaller by default. You silhouette me. My edges are soft. Call me the dough boy. Cast my shadow. She is fragile and delicate. She is small and powerful. She is the absence of the existence of me. My body, oh my body has become something I crumble and drag underneath me like a dead thing. I stuck into jackets, zipped up like a body bag. It's been years and years since the ghost flesh of my torso has seen the sun, and I couldn't tell you how it feels to walk outside and not check the ground for someone to fucking swallow me. I couldn't tell you how it feels to touch the skin, believe that it's mine. If this body were an evening out, I'd take it straight to the tailor. I'd ask him to take up the hem so I can stop stumbling. I tell him to switch up the scratchy tool for the softest space. I beg him to loosen it up around the ribcage so I can finally take one real gasping breath of air. Thank you. Sick. Yo, can you give a shout out to this band one more time? I'm also so jealous there's a keyboard. I have a band, but I don't have a keyboard player, so it's fun. What you doing on this? Alright, this next one I'm gonna do a cappella, but I thank you guys. I appreciate you. Alright, this one I'm gonna give a trigger warning for infertility and motherhood in general. Yeah, it sucks, but you know. Not every sapling makes it through winter. I never really thought about your names until recently. What? they could have been, who you could have been. Where would I be if you were brought into creation? Not every field is meant to grow crops. Hardy grounds make it hard for life to grow, not exactly barren, but while the seed may begin to show signs of life, it doesn't always hold. Doesn't always mean there's less significance in the land, everything has a purpose. While it may not be able to grow, it be set on fire, blazing in red, start anew, more fertile. A new life, a new story, a new narrative. No longer just born to a body who is meant to create life. You are a part of Mother Earth, even if you are not traditionally mother. I mother. Oh, I mother. I may never bear a child from my uterus, but I mother. My friend, whose heart has been broken way too many times, and they think they can find the answer in the bottom of a whiskey bottle, I mother. Okay? Merriam-Webster in verb form describes it as to look after kindly and protectively, sometimes excessively so. I mother. In the way people come to me for advice, simple things. I live motherhood, things you could Google, but they come to me in comfort, knowing I will give them the answers in the way that they needed. Mother of Star Wars facts from YouTube, mother of weird coping mechanisms, mother of emotional labor, mother of thrifting hacks, mother of did you know this happened in Worcester history, mother of creation, whether it's words, photographs, paintings, mother of my uterus does not define me as a mother, as a person, as an existence. Thank you. All right, well, this is fun. Thanks for coming to hang out, guys. This is so cool. Capitalism usually got me down on a Sunday. I'm usually working at this time. Actually, I'm usually getting out of work right now. So this is cool.
Much better.
Yeah, so much better. All right, I'm gonna do a list poem.
Yeah.
Some folk family stuff. Who has a good relationship with their parents?
Nobody!
Yeah, that's usually the answer with my crowd, so I wasn't sure. I was just testing the waters. If you want to know what it's like to knock, listen closely. Could you guys do like a kind of stormy? You had that distortion pedal, or you were playing with earlier. Something that was fun. Can you play with that?
Yeah, we'll play with that.
All right, cool. Yeah, some little stormy guys. One. They say the sun will collapse tired when it's all over, shattered into spectral light whispers, common throats. When it's all over, we'll be expected to count blessings like sheep, one by one. Two. They say the consonants and vowels will tumble from their mouths, clumsy, force, no communication, no longer easy, smooth and spilling like milk now spoiled, and honey, oh honey everlasting. They say honey has been used throughout history to preserve, to keep it sacred, to spread on bread and butter, dripping from holy ancient mouths, sipping words to imitate that sweet. Three, who knew that a living room could moonlight as a war zone? Sofa and coffee table, power sign, putrefied, becomes crumbled and ruined with book. Disheveled, the land no longer lives. Take refuge. We become hostile satellites in our own home, orbiting around each other, never settling down. Four, they say it'll end with a bang when it's all over. They say things like wait and patience, to touch, to be still and gentle in the face of a fucking warhead is daunting aloud. Five, they say there will be days when the gunfight ends and the barrels in their throats are finally spent. They say there will be days like this, the same kind of quiet before lightning storm, that hair on end waiting for that reload, you know, that kickback. Six, maybe you'll never help, they say. Maybe there's no more ammunition burning, a bridge pulsing with rot only puts the damn thing understand what happens. When I run my show, I just talk a bunch. It's a lot closer and louder, and I'm usually a lot drunker. Yeah. No, but shouts out to the White Room and this darling bartender that's been back here all night. Take him well, please. All right. I'm gonna hit you guys with a cover poem. I'm a big fan of doing cover pieces when I do my own shenanigans, because it's a good way to expose people to pieces that they may have never heard or would have found on their own, you know? I am envious because there was a time where this poet that I'm about to read actually graced the Dirty Darren stage. I was in high school when it happened, so there was no way I would have gotten in the room. But it's my goal to get them back, so we'll figure it out. I'm working on it. But this poet goes by the name Andrea Gibson. If you are familiar, awesome. If not, I highly recommend a Google. And this one's called The Nutritionist. The nutritionist said I should eat root vegetables, said if I could get down 13 turnips a day, I would be grounded, rooted, said my head would not keep flying to where the darkness is. The psychic told me my heart carries too much weight, said for $20, she'd tell me what to do. I handed her the 20. She said, stop worrying, darling, you'll find a good man soon. The first psychotherapist said I should spend 3 hours a day sitting in a closet with my eyes closed, with my ears plugged. I tried once, but I couldn't stop thinking about how gay it was to be sitting in the closet. The yogi told me to stretch everything but truth, said focus on the out-breaths. Everyone finds happiness when they can care more about what they can give than what they can get. The pharmacist said Klonopin, Lamictal, lithium, Xanax. The doctor said an antipsychotic might help me forget what the trauma said. The trauma said, don't write this poem. Nobody wants to hear you cry about the grief inside your bones. My bones said Tyler Clementi drove into the Hudson River convinced he was entirely alone. My bones said write the poem. The lamplight, considering the riverbed, to the chandelier of your fate hanging by a thread, to every day you cannot get out of bed, to the bullseye on your wrist, to anybody who's ever wanted to die. I have been told sometimes the most healing thing to do is to remind ourselves over and over and over. Other people feel this too. The tomorrow, it has come and it has gone and it has not gotten better when you were half finished writing that letter to your mother that said, I swear to God I tried, but when I thought I hit bottom, it started hitting back. There was no bruise like the bruise of loneliness kicking into your spine. So let me tell you, I know there are days where it looks like the whole world is dancing in the streets. When you break down like the doors of the looted buildings, you are not alone. Wondering who will be convicted of the crime of insisting you keep loading your grief into the chamber of your shame. You are not weak just because your heart feels heavy. I never met a heavy heart that was in a phone booth with a fucking red cape inside. Some people will never understand the kind of superpower it takes for some people just to fucking walk outside. Some days I know my smile looks like the gutter of a fucking family house. But my hands are always holding tight to the ripcord of believing a life can be rich like the soil, can make food of decay, can turn a wound into a highway, pick me up in a truck with a bumper sticker that says it is no measure of a good health to be well adjusted to a sick society. I have never trusted anyone with the pulled back bow of my spine the way I trusted the ones who come undone at the fucking throat, screaming for their pulses to find the fight to pound 4 nights before Tyler Clementi jumped into the George Washington Bridge. I was sitting in a hotel room in my own town, calculating exactly what I had to swallow to keep a bottle of sleeping pills down. And what I know about living is the pain is never just ours. Every time I hurt, I know that wound is an echo. So I keep listening. For the moment the grief becomes a window, when I can see what I couldn't see before through the glass of my most battered dream. I watched the dandelion lose its fucking mind in the wind. When it did, it scattered thousands of seeds. So the next time I tell you how easily I come out of my skin, don't try to pull me back in. Just say we are here together at the window, aching for it to get better. Knowing as bad as it hurts, our hearts may only have just skinned their knees. Knowing there is a chance that the worst day might still be coming. Let me say right now for the record, I'm still gonna be here asking this world to dance, even if it keeps stepping on my hole. You stay here with me, okay? Raising your bike against the bitter dark, your bright, longing fist of lost friend. If the only thing we have to gain in staying together is each other. My God, that's plenty. My God, that's enough. My God, that is so much for the light to give each of us at each other's backs, whispering over and over and over. Live, live, live. Can I have one more? Is that enough, or can I run away?
You want to run away?
Well,
I don't want you to run away.
I'll run away, but I'll usually do a little skippity-doo.
You're right on point, so we could stop now.
Yeah. All right, then I'm gonna oogie boogie.
What's your Instagram? What's your
Yeah.
So all right, if you
give us the tea.
hold on, let me have a sip of my scotch real quick.
Okay.
My throat's dry. I was trying not to cry through that one, so it's really hard.
We got you, Nark.
So, if you want to find me on the internet, Google or anything, whatever, Nark Lizard. It's Nark, not with a C, not the scary kind. And lizard like a lizard. And then if you'd like to check out my show, We Are the Dirty Gerund, where you have a website, dgpoetry.com, or if you find my Instagram, you'll find that Instagram. It's all a cyclical cycle of the internet. But yeah, thank you so much for having me. Thank you for listening. If you want to chit or chat afterwards, I'll be here. Thank you so much again. Can we give it up for the Poets Cauldron one more time, y'all?